Depression, telling no. Self-hatred, oh, telling no, yeah. Mental illness, telling no. Diabetes and cancer, oh, telling no. Depression, telling no. Self-hatred, oh, telling no, yeah. Mental illness, telling no. Diabetes and cancer, oh, telling no. Telling no.
What is going on? What's going on, y'all? What is going on? What's going on? I have a lot to talk about today. Some topics that I didn't think I would have to talk about on here, but you know what? The enemy has a way of trying to be cunning and conniving. And what I've learned in these last few years and these last few months is that when you have something great going on, when you know that there's about to be a breakthrough, or maybe you don't know that there's about to be a breakthrough, but when there's about to be a breakthrough, you will have a lot of things thrown at you. I learned to see the signs. I teach people how to recognize the signs. If you ever want to learn how to recognize the signs and come and be a part of my self-development classes, just let me know. I put it out there that this is what I do. Just because I'm not advertising a lot of things, that does not mean that it's not what I do. I tell you, I keep it real. I go through this process myself. And when I know what happens at the end, that means I can teach it. Good morning, everybody. My name is Vettegreen, and this is the Vettegreen Show, and I am back. I've been sleeping on myself for a while. Those of you who have been with me, rocking with me for a while, y'all know I had started the Vettegreen Show. It's actually been a while, y'all. I went through some things and, was on the morning show. The morning show is still a huge part of Green Lynx Media, but I had not brought my own show back. I had been sleeping on myself, scared to jump out on faith. And I was talking to my man, because I got one. Was talking to my man about it. And what he said to me is like, you got knocked down, basically, and it's like you scared to get back up. And sometimes, we don't even realize we are afraid to get back up. And that's what was happening. It was that false evidence appearing real. I'm very transparent about it. I told y'all, if y'all were really listening to what I was saying, I was kind of telling y'all what was going on in my life. I just hadn't acted on it. I was acting on some things leading me up to get to this place where I can actually relaunch my show. And this is where I am right now, because I had to bring it back to the beginning, because I feel like I had lost some parts of myself. Or maybe I didn't lose them. God actually replaced them with something better, because now I'm coming back. I have a format, it's going to just get better. It's just going to get better, everybody. So don't be afraid is my message for today. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So for those of you who do not know who I am, my name is Vettegreen, and I did not have what brought me to this platform, everybody, or even doing podcasting, is trauma. I was trying to heal myself from a place of brokenness. Or should I say a place where I had to park my car, me, in God's garage and let him fix me, because what I found is that nothing else was fixing me. I tried to fix myself. It didn't work. It ended up with me trying to self-medicate. That don't work, because at the end of the day, them problems are still going to be there. You can self-medicate yourself with whatever your self-medication of choice. Hey, ecstasy. Whether it be pills, alcohol, drugs, you can self-medicate all you want to, but it's not going to fix the problem. The only thing that's been able to fix my trauma, my issues, has been God. I speak very openly about my walk with God. Just recently reinstated myself back into my family's church, which is Mount Olive Baptist Church. Huge shout out to Pastor Mobley and what he's doing over there at Mount Olive. I see the vision, Pastor. Trust and believe I see the vision. That's a part of one of the reasons I feel like God called me back to my hometown of Lackawanna, is to help in places where I'm needed. But ooh, do y'all make it hard? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all better be glad that y'all that I have people in my life to help me when I am just ready to throw in the towel and say F these people, because it be like that. Because y'all make it hard, everybody. And I'm not saying that to down y'all. I'm saying that to just bring awareness to when you are in a place of crabs in the barrel. And I'm not saying everybody. I am not saying everybody. I want y'all to acknowledge where you are with your personal development. Or if you have not started your own journey to personal and self-development, you need to get there. Whether you do it in the church or you do it in a book or you go on YouTube University, you need to get there, because what you will realize is that hate that you feel, that anger and that negativity that you feel is coming from internally, right, baby? It's coming from an internal place. Now that's my man. Okay, y'all who don't know why y'all out here trying to tell me and throw salt on my brother's marriage. But we gonna talk about that. We gonna talk about that. So for those of you who don't know, just because I'm not advertising it, I keep my family, because my family didn't sign up for this. I signed up for this. So I keep my family in a space where they don't have to be all over social media. You'll see them at times, different events, but I'm not posting my family because, again, they didn't sign up for this. This is something that I signed up for. So I keep my family close and I don't have them posted all over the place. I just don't do that. It took me months before I even posted the video, the picture of my son getting married on my actual page. I had posted it in my stories because I recognize there's some people that check in my stories, and I appreciate y'all greatly. But I don't put my business out there. But since it's an issue, we are going to address it. We are going to address it. Franklin is behind the scenes producing the show, but we are definitely going to address this. Go to my Facebook page, okay? Since y'all want to put rumors out, thinking that just because Vette is not with somebody out in the public, that she doesn't have anybody. So y'all want to automatically attach me to somebody. Y'all did the same thing when I was over at 716 Live. I let that slide because people are going to be people. But what y'all not going to do is break up a marriage. I'm not going to let y'all do that. But again, we will address that at the time. So what I want to talk to y'all about is a little bit about what the Vette Green Show is going to be. Hey, Bam Fam, thank you so much for joining today. What I want to talk to y'all about is a little bit about what the Vette Green Show is going to be. It's going to be saying, as far as the conversations, y'all know I love talking to people. I love having people up on this platform, inspiring me, telling me what it is that they did to overcome. Hey, beautiful. Hey, love. I'm so glad to see you. See, it be certain elements that come then when I see them names that come up on the screen that just make the hair stand up on the back of my neck, because I know it's God just sending me reinforcements to know that what it is that I'm doing is right. So that's right, baby. Okay, just because we ain't got our stuff all out in the open don't mean it ain't happening. I don't know what they thought. We don't break up marriages around here. I don't know. Hey, baby. I don't even know why the 716 Live thing. And yes, I am saying it out there. I'll let that slide because, it is what it is. At the end of the day, me and Jay knew what it was. Okay. But one thing y'all not going to do is break up a marriage. I'm not going to let y'all do that. So y'all can stop with them rumors. We go address it. We are going to definitely address it. Like I was saying, I'm going to be having conversations with all types of people. It's going to be artists, musicians, regular, everyday, schmegular people. Thank you, love. It's going to be on this platform. Tomorrow morning, we are actually going to have a double show. And I didn't even talk to Franklin about this, but Mom has to have a procedure and I have to be there. So we're going to mesh the morning show with the Vette Green Show. And we are going to have my sis, Rachel J, on tomorrow morning. I'll be on around 8 a.m. to talk to her. Got to be there for my mom. So the Vet Green show will not be on tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. We're going to mesh the two shows together, and then I got to fly right out the door. But I want to thank everybody for joining me today. I want to give a big shout out to everybody that's attached to Green Lynx Media. I appreciate y'all. Yes, the devil is a liar. And one thing I do recognize is that when you are on the journey, listen, y'all, listen up. When you are on a journey, and it is a journey that you can't even envision yet, you don't even know what that is, what it's going to look like for you, but you know that it means that you're going to have to change some things. And when you start changing those things, when you start taking them shackles off that the enemy put on you, that is when you get the most challenges. I promise you this. Y'all, if y'all know me, I wanted to be a teacher, and that is something that I teach. And I tell my kids this, I tell my daughters, look at the signs when things are happening in your life. We had a fantabulous weekend. Fantabulous weekend, and in comes the enemy. Oh, what do you mean you happy? What do you mean you want to smile? Oh, not today. I'm gonna throw a whole bunch of monkey wrenches in there, and ooh wee. But we go carry on as business as usual. That is what we are going to do, and I have a lot to talk about today, y'all. Oh, one of the first things that I want to get into, and I do want to say the views and opinions are not the views and opinions expressed here are not those of Green Links Media. And there are some things that we may talk about that may be triggering for you. And this is one of those topics. And the topic that I want to get into right now is the topic of abortion. Now, I know some of you may have your views on abortion. Everybody does not agree with it. Everybody does not agree with it, and that is okay. But I do not feel, in my opinion, in Vet Green's opinion, that it is anybody else's choice except for that woman who is carrying that child. You have to give the woman the right to choose, because there are some instances where they may not be able to afford that child. And I know some of y'all may say, well, if they lay it down, they can do this, that, and the other. You need to walk in their shoes before you try and state that as a fact. That's all I'm saying. There are some things that I may not agree with, yeah, but I will never say that it is that a woman did not make a decision in her best interest if they decide to terminate a pregnancy. And what's going on right now is that the abortion laws are definitely going to be changing. And I don't know if y'all saw in the news here recently where Trump, if he is elected president, he's saying that he believes that the abortion law should be tied to the state. Now, right now, Arizona is a hot state. Reason being is that they are one of the states that could actually determine whether a person has the presidency or not. And they have outlawed abortion. Now, you can do a simple internet search and you can see what's going on. They've told doctors that it is illegal. There's different criteria if you are able to get an abortion. But I just want to say, how did we get here? And I remember when we first started talking about this 2 or 3 years ago, as the states were examining it, I had a conversation with my kids. And what they basically said is that, Mom, right now they're tackling a woman's right to choose, but watch what comes next. It's going to be the LGBTQ rights. And what happened? That's exactly what happened, y'all. So I bring up this stuff not to put a division between anybody. I will never try and do that. I bring these topics up just for you to think about what's going on and why it's going on. Because what I found when I was in the process of saving myself from myself is that I have been bamboozled to believe a lot of things that were not necessarily true. I was bamboozled to believe that I was not somebody. You probably have been bamboozled to think that you aren't somebody. I was watching Ecstasy Snow Babies YouTube, and in it she says, she if don't nobody know who Ecstasy is somebody who is definitely into music and marketing. And this is something that she has a passion for. And somebody told her that she will never make it in the music business. That should have lit fire on you. How many of you have been told that you will never make it somewhere, or that you aren't who God told you you are? So when I bring stories to you, it's just not to bring division. I just want to think about what have been told, and think about how you really feel inside about something. That's all. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Just think about how you really feel inside. How would you feel if somebody told you that it's not right? You aren't who you feel that you are inside. Like, how could you dare think that you are somebody if you are born a man? How could you dare feel like you are a woman inside, or you got pregnant through a grape or a S assault? And how dare you not want to bring that baby into this life? But if you bring that baby into this life, how would you be able to look at that baby and not think about what happened to you? Hmm? Some women can't get over that. And then what happens is they begin to abuse the child. And then what happens? That abuse keeps going. Like I said, I bring stories so that you can start thinking, because everything happens for a reason. And we are all the way we are for a reason. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I don't believe that you should tell somebody that they have no right to feel the way they feel about anything. We don't have to agree. I'm not going to tell you it's not right to feel that way. But I am going to say that how could you say that you love God and then you put God in a box? I don't know. I love God, and I'm not going to I don't even like saying the word God, because I'm like, a person put that name on God. It's the Most High for me. It's the Most High. We want to box God up and say, oh, God is not going to love you if you do this, and God not going to love you if you do that. I feel like God not going to turn his back on you if you can change your bad to good. God not looking at what you doing in your bedroom. What's wrong with you? He don't even want to see it. He looking at it, your heart. He looking at your heart. That's all. That's all. And I know some of y'all might be like, well, a baby comes from God. I believe that too. But I also believe in a woman's right to choose. And I believe that if a woman chooses to terminate a pregnancy, that's between her and God. That is none of your business. Why would you even want to have a part of that? That's none of your business. That is not your cross to carry. That's hers and God's. That's hers and God's. So we're going to keep moving on. I'm so tired of these stories, y'all. Thank you to my sister for bringing me that story. Sis, you can have any and everything you want in life. Don't let nobody limit you. Don't let nobody let you limit you. People think now that I'm not going to be even bigger than I am right now. I already know. Man, if yesterday wasn't a testament of time, Lord, y'all better thank God for Sister Green, Michael Murray, and Devajna. I'm telling you, y'all better thank God for them. Because Lord knows, God knew he needed to send me some reinforcement, because, y'all can make it so difficult. Y'all can make it so difficult. And my heart is so pure. I promise you that. Anybody that ever met me for real, know that I come with love. I really do. I don't understand, but I do. Because it don't even have the hate that I get, y'all, has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with how that person is feeling about themselves. It has nothing to do with me. There is not anybody out there that can honestly say that I did something against them. And if they did, tell them, come up, pull on up so we can talk about it. Pull on up. Every relationship that got severed, listen, and I am not perfect. I'm not saying that, but I ain't out here hurting people. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I that's why I never fit in. Even as a child, I never fit in, because I wasn't subscribing to hurting people to hurt people. Even at my worst, I never subscribed to that. I've done some things, but listen. So let's talk about this driving while black. This story listen, y'all. Let me tell you about a conversation, and then I'll get into this driving while black. I had a conversation with a loved one, and I'll just say it. I had a conversation with my son, and I didn't raise my kids to look at color. So my kids have a diverse array of friends, and One of my son's best friend happens to be a Caucasian male. And it's funny, and some of you may not even realize this if you have friends in other, if you don't have friends that just are Black, the way they view life and the way you view life may be totally different because your experiences are different. So I was having a conversation with my son, and he was telling me about a conversation he was having with one of his friends. Look at this. I think my computer, we may have to go to a video real quick because I think my computer is going to die. The devil is a liar. I'll make it real quick, and then I'll tell this story, and then we'll come back with the what I want to talk about what happened in Chicago. As a matter of fact, let me go to a break real quick. We can play a music video real quick, and then I'll be back so I can make sure that my connection is good because the devil is a liar, y'all.
Everybody know I'm the best? In what category? In everything. Name one. We got the best rappers. We literally started rap. You might have started it, but we elevated the game. Public Enemy, Rakim, Run DMC. Tupac, Biggie, Nas. R&B then. Don't do that to yourself. Keith Sweat, Rick James, Bobby Brown. Boys to Men, Drew Hill, Jodeci. Ooh, yeah. New Edition, Prince, Whitney Houston. Let's begin this. What you doing here? Because I deserve to be in the conversation. Okay, what you got? Usher, 50 Cent, Alicia Keys, Snoop Dogg, SWV, Escape, Outkast, Eminem, Missy Elliott, Soulja Boy, you, Michael Jackson! He got y'all with that one. What you doing here? Because we got good music too. Yeah, y'all over with. Beyonce, Drake, Nicki Minaj, Chris Brown, Rihanna, Dr. Dre, Mariah Carey, Mary J. Blige. Britney Spears! Okay, let's just come to agreement that we all got talent. You right. Yeah, facts. What about me? Get y'all there.
June in Pittsburgh.
Get ready for the biggest Juneteenth celebration in the nation. June 14th through the 16th in downtown Pittsburgh. It's an all-star lineup with special musical guests, Freeway and Beanie Siegel. Also featuring Brownstone, Kiki White, Arrested Development, Kelly Price, The Blackbirds, Elvana, and more. June 14th through the 16th in Pittsburgh. Get there.
Thank y'all, everybody. I got Lexi here trying to bust it. It's just too funny this morning. Oh, that could be a podcast, ecstasy. I like that. But like I was saying, I was having a conversation with my son, and he was like, he was having a conversation with his friend, and they were talking about instances where they both had got stopped by the police. And my son, for my son, it's a different experience. Being stopped by the police, it brings up a lot of tension. Your adrenaline gets to rushing because if you are a Black male being stopped by the police, for some of you, you may think that, am I going to leave out of this experience alive? But for his friend, best friend at that, it's like, oh, there's the cops. It's puts you in a different mind space. So I say that to talk about this shooting that happened in Chicago on March 21st. It ended up, and for those of you who have not seen the video, it is all over social media. You can actually go on TikTok, you can see the video. The amount of shots that were fired, I was like, what is going on? At the end, there ended up being 96 shots fired in a traffic stop. It was a traffic stop, everybody. So I'm going to read some of what is being reported, and I am going to get this. I'm getting this story from CNN, but you can also get it from one of my favorite spots, AP News. You can go on TikTok. The name of the young man who was unlifed by the hands of the Chicago police was Dexter Reed. He was 26 years old, and if you look at the video, there's no audio in parts of it, so you really don't know what unfolded prior to. But what I can tell you is that through the audio and from what you can gather, in my opinion, it was another instance of, okay, the way they view certain people, I don't want to say they, the way certain people view Black people and the way certain people view white people are it's a stark difference. You know, I live outside of the city of Buffalo. Buffalo, New York is my city. And there was a young man that walked into the top supermarket here and was able to unlife a large number of people and walk out still alive. You have someone sitting in a car with a gun and allegedly shot out the window at the cop. 96 rounds. 96 rounds. I'm going to bring up the video. Hopefully it won't mute me. I just want you all to get an understanding of what it was that happened, because it's an atrocity. You know, I remember being in a very large meeting after the George Floyd incident happened, and they were trying to ask us, you know, well, what more can we do? What more can we do for our Black employees? And my immediate reaction was just freaking see us. Can you see us? Can you see us as human beings? Can you see us as a non-threat? Because the rhetoric is that we are a threat to society, which is why this continues to happen. Because we are seeing threat. I'm going to read up. And thank you to everybody who continues to send this information over. I'm going to share my screen. Let me just pause this for a moment. Okay, everybody. Let me share my screen.
In that car, 5 ununiformed officers. What we see is a traffic stop around 6 p.m. March 21st. One young Black man driving a car is pulled over by an unmarked police car. In that car, 5 ununiformed officers. They apparently stopped Dexter Reed because he wasn't wearing his seatbelt. They got out of the car, guns drawn. We're about to show you this. It is disturbing. We pick up the video as those officers are getting out of their vehicle.
Roll the windows down.
Roll the window down, man.
Roll the window down. What are you doing?
Roll this one down.
Roll that one down too.
Roll this one down.
Roll that one down too.
I do want to also say again that if this is triggering for you, please turn it off. But don't forget
Do not roll the window up. Unlock the doors now. Unlock the doors now. Unlock the doors now. Open the door now. Open the door now. Open the door now. Officer Court David, shots fired. Shots fired. Hey! Hey! Shots fired. Ferdinand Avers. Ferdinand Avers. 10-1. 10-1. Hey!
So a police officer who was standing on the passenger side of the vehicle was shot, apparently by Dexter Reed. And then 4 officers fired 96 rounds at this young man within a 41-second time span. The Dexter Reed's weapon, what's believed to be his weapon, was found on the passenger seat. And in that video, you see he gets out of the car. Police continue shooting as he's gotten out of the car and even as he's lying on the ground behind that vehicle. The officer who was hit, he was hit in the wrist. He is going to be fine. Listen, the mayor said, you know, you can never condone shooting a police officer, but we are going to investigate this fully. Part of the problem with this video is there is no audio until they get out of the car. Right. So we don't have the context of why they decided to pull this guy over. On the video that I've seen, I have not heard them identify themselves as police officers. I cannot say categorically that they did not, but they are immediately in a fairly aggressive posture with him. They are cursing at him, they are ordering him, and as we just heard his own sister say, he must have been very frightened at the time. He's a single guy in a car, and 5 armed people, get out of an unmarked vehicle and surround him. Of course, the other focus of this is going to be why officers continued to shoot once really the threat had been, some would say, neutralized, once this young man was walking out of the car. So that is going to be another question. As I say, his gun was found on the passenger seat, but you hear the officers saying, as he's lying on the ground, where's his gun, where's his gun? So they don't know that he's left that weapon in there. Now, also, COPA, as I mentioned, that organization, they say from their initial investigation, it appears to confirm that Mr. Reed fired first. So he fired on the police first, then this barrage of 96 rounds aimed at him.
It can make sense, y'all. We had a young man purposely scout out a grocery store in a predominantly Black neighborhood, was able to unlife several people and walk out with his gun in his hand, okay? With his gun in his hand. And it wasn't just no regular old gun, y'all. He went in like he was in a whole zombie apocalypse. Okay? Make it make sense. Make it make sense, everybody. That's all I'm saying. The purpose of this show, the purpose of Green Lynx Media is to bring light to certain situations. Yes, we are all about positivity. But one thing that I am not going to do is sit by while I have 3 Black daughters and 3 Black sons and not bring light to situations like this, because there is no reason why my 21-year-old son should be experiencing any type of trauma when he sees police and he is going to school to do better, when they are working to do better. I shouldn't have to worry about my daughters because they are Black. I shouldn't have to worry about myself because I am Black. But this is a real thing, y'all. You wonder why some of y'all are walking around so angry. A part of the reason is that we have to worry about this. Like them lion, tigers, and bears for us, it's the police in some instances. And it's not fair. It's not fair that we have to live like this. That's all I'm saying. It's not fair. Good morning, Miss Arkansas. It's not fair. It's not fair that we have to live like this. It's not fair that we have to live in places that are below the poverty level, not just in income. It's not fair. It's not right. Redlining is real. Please do an internet search. For those of you who do not understand what that is, please do an internet search of that. I know they told you all that you are not nothing, that you will never amount to nothing, that you can't do this. You've never seen anybody that is doing that you might want to do. But I'm here to tell you that the devil is a liar. This stuff has been purposely done to us. There's not going to be a race of people who are purposely held back, and we not realize that they don't do it just because. You have greatness in you, man. Ooh, Lord, you got greatness in you. And I know for most of our lives, we've been told that we aren't. But I'm telling you, they would not do all of this that they have done to us if it was not for a reason. And I'm not saying that you are better than anybody. All that I am saying is that you are better than you think you are. That's all I'm saying. When I see stories like this come across, I'm like, why can't they just, he was 26 years old. And not to say if he did shoot at that cop that he was right. I'm not saying that. But you can hear about 3 shots. Couldn't you? How many shots did y'all hear compared to the I mean, it was like they were in an attack with a whole bunch of people. He was a 26-year-old young black male in his car. Even when he got out his car, they continued to shoot. Are we not human? Do we not bleed the same blood that everybody else? Our skin is melanated because that's how God made us. We came from Africa. If our skin wasn't melanated, we'd probably be all burnt up. God is intentional. So why can't we be seen as human? Why is it always a threat? God is so good, but why do we always have to be seen as a threat? Why do I have to worry about my son riding a train in Chicago, or my 6 feet son, being in Florida, working at Disney? Why does my son have to be working in these hospitals and nursing homes and be called an N-word all the time? Why do my daughters have to be catcalled and spit at and told that they are bees and stuff? You feel me? That's all I'm saying. Hey, love. Hey, Tamara. That's all I'm saying. I'm just so over it. I'm over it. We need to trim the fat from the top, everybody. The people that are put in these positions have been put in these positions, and they kind of grandfathered into these positions. But we need to change. We need to change the way that the world is going right now. I don't want to just limit it to our little neck of the woods. I'm talking about the world, because what happened is there was a conquer that was done. And one of these days I'm going to get one of my kids to come on and talk about how the world was conquered by Europeans. And unfortunately, everybody, not all of them, just like we have some bad apples in the Black community, we have some bad apples in the European community. It is what it is. It is what it is. I've met some great people on all sides. I don't care what you look like. I met some really, really dope, great people. It's not about the skin. It's about where is your heart. It's about where your heart is. And unfortunately, we still have a lot of heartless people, or people who just think in their realm of things leading us. And that's why we are where we are right now. We are at a place where we have 2 presidential candidates that they're making it seem like, because Dr. Cornel West is still a candidate, but you know what they're doing? They're trying to make it seem like it's either, we only have 2 options. Either it's going to be Biden or Trump, and everybody like, well, Biden ain't do this, but Trump did this. I know the rhetoric that's going on, but we still have independents out there. Do a simple internet search of who Dr. Cornel West is. Do a simple internet search, because he's a candidate. He's a candidate. We have all been bamboozled. I don't care what color you are. You have been bamboozled too, because hate is taught. Hate has been taught to so many people that it just keeps filtering down. And what happens is it turns into a cancer. And before you know it, it's all around the world. And that's what happened. That's what happened. They went over in Africa and took all the resources, still taking all the resources. But how is Africa one of the poorest countries for the citizens? Make it make sense, y'all. Why is it that when you go in the hood, it's like the poorest place, but we have to do the most work? Make it make sense, y'all. And to live in the hood, you don't gotta be Black. You just gotta be poor. And why do we have to be poor? But we can send millions of dollars over to a whole nother country. But we have people here in our own country that may not even know where they go get their next meal. Can't get a job because they made a mistake 30 years ago. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Yep, that's when the sound came on. When they went up, if you go on TikTok, Bam Fam, you can hear where they're talking to him. You can hear where they're talking to him. The female, you can tell you can hear the adrenaline pumping in her voice. I'm an empath, everybody, so I really do go by the vibrations. You can hear as she's talking the adrenaline pumping. So what happens? It's fight or flight when that adrenaline gets to pumping. But why do you feel like just because this is a black male that it's a fight or flight situation, but you see a man that's white come out of a grocery store after unlifing more than 10 people with a freaking semi-automatic gun, but he's not a threat. He's not a threat. How was he able to walk out of that grocery store? Y'all, make it make sense. Help me understand. Make it make sense. But a young man who was sitting in his car at a traffic stop with an alleged handgun, a handgun 96 times. Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense is all I'm saying. Make it make sense. So I'm going to leave that at that, and I'm going to go ahead and bring my brother up here so we can have a good morning, mommy. So we can have a much needed discussion. Grand rising to you, bro. How are you this morning?
All right. Good morning, mommy. You know what I'm saying? I got to talk to the queen on the throne first.
The devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. We gonna address this mess.
Yeah,
we gonna address this mess. I don't care where it came from. I really don't. To make a solution for a created problem. Halo Roms. Well, Halo Roms, thank you so much for tuning in today. I don't think I've ever seen your name come across. And thank you to everybody. I really didn't get a chance to go into the comments and look at all who's tuned in, but I really, really, really appreciate everybody for tuning in. Even if you are watching this replay, I am so grateful for you. This is
everybody on YouTube. Please click the like button so we get the algorithm moving a little faster. Only everybody that's on YouTube, all click likes. There should be about 10 likes in that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, now because we were off for a few days, so our algorithm is going a little crazy. Help us bring that algorithm back up. If y'all don't know, you have to be really active for that algorithm. So if you have not, please subscribe to the Green Lynx Media and make sure you hit that like button, because if you don't, you may not even get you may have to go searching for the shows tomorrow because the algorithm is crazy right now.
Click that like right now. And everybody click that like right now on YouTube right now. So they gotta do one click. Ain't nothing crazy. They gonna take up much of your time. That's all.
That's it. So how you had a fantabulous weekend? How was your weekend?
I enjoyed the weekend. We had a ball. I had, chilling with my brothers, Balls Banger, Piffy, and the family. Saying at the event, man, I enjoyed myself and it was pretty fun. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, we got to do some things as a Green Lynx family. Yeah. And anytime you have anything, now I feel, listen, my mom voice coming. This is Sister Green coming through right now. I felt it. This is anytime you have anything good going on, the devil is always going to try and find a way to throw a monkey wrench in it. And that's exactly what happened. And, some things I revealed and some things, definitely, the lies that people will tell. Now, I let that 716 live thing ride. People thought that Jay and I were sleeping together and all of that. I let that ride because, it is what it is. I don't know. People don't realize I'm 48 years old. I was 47. Listen, my kids asked me a long time ago, Mom, please do not deal with anybody that's close to our age. On top of that, some other things. So, absolutely not. I don't know why y'all want to keep putting me with my male co-hosts. I don't know why y'all want to do that. But it is not that. What I'm not going to allow y'all to do, though. Oh, you know him. Okay.
That's what's up.
But what I'm not going to allow y'all to do is put some poison into a marriage. I'm not going to allow y'all to do that. Now, y'all can say what y'all want to say about all of that other stuff, but what I'm not going to allow y'all to do is put something in put poison into something that was said before God. This man is married.
Yes.
Joker is married.
Yes,
You can
yeah.
go right to my Facebook page right now and see a picture that I posted of me and my sis Dawn, because we talk. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why y'all want to just be. First of all, why is it that people think that a man and a female can't work together?
Right. Don't understand that part.
No way, shape, and form or form is Joker and I. This man he came from Albuquerque. That's the other thing. At what time in between did you and Dawn stop here coming from Albuquerque? Y'all made a whole U-turn somewhere and came to Buffalo. So I make it make sense, y'all.
Yeah.
Exactly, Tamara. Exactly, Tamara. Make it make sense. I just want to make it known. Let everybody know that when I say bro, that is exactly what I mean. This is my bro.
My sister.
Joker and I are not messing around.
No.
He is married.
Happily married.
Okay.
Happily married.
We partied together with Dawn.
Yes.
If you look at my Facebook page, I posted a picture of me, Dawn, and Bam Fam's woman. Okay.
Yeah.
That's how we roll.
Yeah.
See? Exactly, Ecstasy.
Yeah.
I don't. It's not. So please don't go with that rhetoric. Please don't. He's married.
Yes, I am.
How dare you?
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah, I had to address that this morning on the morning show. I had to, let it be clear. Once you get in between me and my queen, it's like that's just my wife. That's my best friend. You know what I mean? And we build a foundation on the behalf of the Most High. So you know what I mean. I don't slap God in the face. I salute to those who do go through them things and some things you have to get divorced, and God's well pleased with that, and He'll forgive you. But when it comes to marriage, I take that very serious. I'm gonna find a way to work it out to where we can still, do what we do, and I know it's meant to be. So I know from the fact, from the links that God put together, that chain never could be broken. You know what I mean? I love my wife. You know what I'm saying? When I'm on the road, I'm traveling, I wear that ring very proudly. You know what I mean? I even clean it and polish it before I leave. Understand me?
See?
So it can shine in your face so you can see. You know what I mean? So yeah, I make it very clear on that. So I was my mental health was at 4 this morning because of that situation, the lies and everything. And I'm like, nah, we ain't gonna do that now. Anything else, I'll let it slide and ride and make, do what it do, because I'm like the good book said, when I was a child, I think like a child, I spoke as a child, and once I became a grown man, I put away childish things, and that's what I did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what I still do to this day. You know what I mean? I don't do high school stuff. I don't do that. Nah. Even when I was in my dirt, I still was honest. You know what I'm saying? I might say it in a way that's disrespectful back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I might say, B, I'm about to do this. And I say it and walk out. You know what I'm saying? And then they come back, they get surprised. Oh, you was with that girl. I told you before I left. You thought I was playing? That was me. And everybody know me, and especially my Lackawanna family. My uncles and my family, they know how I roll. You know what I'm saying? They know how I roll. They know the old me. You know what I mean? I'm vulnerable across the board. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm darn sure vulnerable. I don't know. Maybe y'all think I just be up here lying, but if y'all met me, y'all see I'm the same person I am on camera or off camera. And if y'all would have listened to me, if you've been rocking with me, you would hear me say I am a relationship person. How dare I try and break up a marriage? How dare I? I believe in karma, y'all. I believe in karma, and I am not a woman that's gonna be messing with your man and up in your face. Come on now.
No, we don't do that.
That makes no sense to me, and I've never been that woman. I had it done to me way too many times to hurt somebody like that, and especially not a marriage.
Yeah,
Especially not a marriage. Y'all can say what y'all want to say about me, and y'all can believe the rumors, but I had to address this situation only because this is something that was in honor between God and the two people that stood before him. What y'all not gonna do is do that. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say about me. Like I said, I'm an open book. I can tell my story better than y'all can.
That's right.
And I am very open and transparent about my process. Very open and transparent about it. If you've been watching the show, you will hear me talk about my process, including my relationship. I am very happy. Okay. I am very, very happy. If you would have picked up, if you watched the show, you would have picked up on all of that. But obviously, the people that's making these lies obviously don't watch the show.
Right.
Either the morning show or anything else on Green Lynx Media. Okay. What y'all need, a picture or something? They coming. Don't worry. In due time. Like I say, I don't put my family out there like that because they didn't sign up for this. I did. I just feel that some things are private. That's all. That's all. I don't need to make an announcement about anything that's going on in my life. I'm transparent enough.
Shout out to my man Mike. Shout out to my man Mike Murray, King Mike Murray, in the building. You know what I'm saying? Y'all definitely fits each other. That's for sure.
Thank you. He makes me very, very happy. Very
shout
happy.
out to my man King Big Mike Murray, man. That's my brother right there all day. Yeah. All day. We haven't chopped it up in a while because I've been so busy. You know, but yeah, we usually chop it up now and then. We haven't chopped it up this year yet. This is the year drop, so we got to have a conversation session one day. Big Mike Murray, we got to catch up on some things. And I would like y'all to come down to Pittsburgh to the function they're having out here on the Juneteenth. Y'all need to go ahead and get your hotel rooms and everything, and come and spend time with us. Cause I'm gonna be out there that weekend, and I think that'd be a amazing double date trip, you know what I'm saying, and do it.
June in Pittsburgh.
Get ready for the biggest Juneteenth celebration in the nation. June 14th through the 16th in downtown Pittsburgh. It's an all-star lineup with special musical guests, Freeway and Beanie Siegel. Also featuring Brownstone, Kiki White, Arrested Development, Kelly Price, The Blackbirds, Elvonner, and more. June 14th through the 16th in Pittsburgh. Get there.
Come on out, get your Airbnb. Come on out, you and Mike Murray. Come on out.
Man, what?
Get your Airbnb for the weekend.
Can I go through my process in private with my man, please? Can I do that? I'm working on me while God working on we. Can we do this in private, please? We got to be all out in the open because y'all want to make lies.
Yeah, definitely come on through. It's free. It's a free concert all weekend. It's a festival. They got good food, vendors out there. We can promote the Green Lynx Media. We go out there and see the small acts. They got other stages on there, and I'm saying with local artists and all that. It's gonna be off the chain. It's a Stop the Violence movement and all that. You know what I'm saying? I then chopped it up with my man B. Marshall, who was in charge of the event. You know what I mean? With a 12-man black team that's doing this. You know, they doing this, and they also got the Soul Fest in August, which they put together the lineup. And I already got the Soul Fest. I ain't got the full lineup. I know he's bringing New Edition and New Edition and SWV. So.
What time in August? Do you know?
I believe it's the middle of August, like the second weekend of August.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? And then you got the Labor Day event also. You know what I'm saying? Which he's trying to bring Anita Baker and Sade. So you know what I mean. But the Juneteenth is the first. You know what I'm saying? Join for that weekend, and then y'all need to come on through and get an Airbnb that weekend and just you know what I'm saying? Party with me. And my wife, we gonna be outside.
Okay. So y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? We're
Yeah.
both taken. Okay, there ain't no funny business going on around here. Just
Yeah.
because y'all don't see me out with anybody, don't mean I don't have anybody, y'all.
Yeah, that's right.
I am open and transparent about me, but I am private about my family.
Yeah.
That's all. I'm private about my family because they didn't sign up for this. I did. They don't need to have all of their business and life in the open, and y'all, looking at.
They did. His birthday August 12th. Your birthday August 12th.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. I'm thinking. I don't know if it's that weekend or not. That he's bringing New Edition though. But I'm find out with the date. Soul Fest. I seen it. And if you follow B Marshalls, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a link. I can follow him on IG. He already had a flyer up already for the Soul Fest. You know what I'm saying? And he also got a Gospel Fest also. I think Gospel Fest is in July. You know what I'm saying? He's bringing some good gospel artists in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So and I believe I think Jennifer Hudson is going to be on that one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it do what it do. We definitely gonna make it do what it do. I want to thank y'all, everybody, for tuning in today. Bro, you want to leave them with some words of wisdom?
Yeah, when you're doing something and you're strong in relationship, you're strong in business, you're strong in business partners and friendships. You know what I'm saying? The enemy always gonna throw that wrench that's going to test you. Because that you know what I'm saying, that I can't sweep that under the rug. I used to sweep a lot of things under the rugs. There's a lot of hating out there. I got going on. We got going on. It's a lot of hate. But I sweep a lot of things under the rug. I couldn't sweep that under the rug.
Yeah,
you poking the bear right there, and the smoke is real. You know what I'm saying? And we know that we need to get in the bottom of it because it can get ugly at the end of the day. I don't want to go back to the 93 Franklin. I don't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? 98 Franklin, because that person right there was something serious, and we don't need I don't need that smoke in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Only smoke I need in my life is some cannabis. That's it.
Okay. Listen, y'all. I am Sister Green's daughter. If anybody who knows Sister Green, y'all know how my mama walked. Okay, my mama held herself like a lady. Period. And I'm not trying to defame nobody about what y'all do. I am not doing that. All I'm saying is I carry myself the way my mom carried herself, even till today. And the way I am is based on how my mom raised me. And that's just how it is. I'm not going to apologize for being who I am. I did that for a very long time, trying to be something that I was not, tried to do things that was not of me, was not of God. It didn't work for me. What works for me is this. Just being who God made me to be, purposed me to be. I love being with one person. I talked about it. Y'all just wasn't listening.
Yeah, right.
I wasn't listening.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, Big Mike Murray. I noticed you can't travel around in Brooklyn. They got 2 movies they filming in Brooklyn. They got all the streets blocked down.
All the time. All the time.
You got 2 big movies filming out there. I think they still filming the Fat Boys documentary, the movie on the Fat Boys. I know he's still filming that, and they also filming the Netflix series out there. I heard about it through, a couple of my Brooklyn friends. They were like, man, they got the whole Brooklyn locked down.
Man, he got some people on the Netflix thing there.
Yeah.
Some people on that movie. But anyhow, everybody, I just want to tell everybody, thank you so much for watching. All I'm going to leave y'all with today is, as long as God knows who you are, focus on that. Because if I focus on all the negative rhetoric that they have out here about me, then I would be sitting around worried, doing this, worried about, oh, they said this about me, oh, they said that about me. I'm not doing that because I know who I am. I see now why Beyonce chooses not to say anything, because some of y'all be coming up with some outlandish stuff. I swear some of y'all be coming up with some outlandish stuff. And this here, like all of that other stuff, I heard about the lies. I heard about what was going on, but this time I'm choosing not to address all of that negative energy. I chose not to, but the marriage thing, I had to address because he's married. What y'all not gonna do is ruin a relationship on a lie. Y'all not gonna do that. Y'all not gonna have Dawn thinking that when her husband comes to Buffalo that he's sleeping with Vette Green. Y'all not gonna do that.
Nah.
Y'all not gonna do that. This man ain't even stayed at my house.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all not gonna do that.
Yeah.
So okay, just stop it. Just stop it.
Mhm.
Whoever put that out there, y'all gonna get a bump on y'all tongue. Watch.
Yes. Yes. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even hit no. You ain't even eat no hot foods.
Okay. I love y'all. Long life. I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is what's today? Wednesday. Thursday. Okay, tomorrow, the Vet Green Show will be on in the 8 o'clock hour. We're going to merge the two shows together because, like I said, mommy got something that's going on and I got to be there. So
you got to go there and make sure mommy all right. Yeah.
Go ahead to the desert.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah.
Thanks, King Shy, for this music.
Yeah, no doubt. We up out of here, y'all.
Telling no. Self-hatred, oh, telling no, yeah. Mental illness, telling no. Diabetes and cancer, oh, telling no. Depression, telling no. Self-hatred, oh, telling no, yeah. Mental illness, telling no. Diabetes and cancer, oh, telling no. Telling no.
This has been a Green Lynx Media production. Thank you for watching. Make sure you come on back.